I'm up and running. I don't hear you. Are we?
Yeah.
Okay, folks, David Paul with you here, giving you an update on what's going on with the cold weather tonight, and it is brutally cold outside right now. Wind chills are in the 20s. A hard freeze warning is in effect for the northern counties. That means temps are expected to drop below 25 degrees for at least 2 hours for Montgomery County northward. From Harris County, Houston down to almost the immediate coastline, freeze warning is in effect. Temps will drop into the 20s, but not below 25 degrees. At least that's the way the forecast stands right now. A lot of computer models coming in and updating over the past hour suggesting it may get colder than we're actually forecasting. So heads up, protect those plants, make sure people and pets have some warm, some shelter to go to. As far as the pipes go, I really think it's going to be too warm to damage house pipes, but that irrigation pipe, that PVC pipe that comes out of the ground, that one could crack in temps like this. Current temps almost down to freezing now in Huntsville. Tomball's 36, Bush 36, Hobby 37, Pearland is 38. Notice how it's 40 on the coast, Galveston, so you'll drop to the mid-30s, but you should stay above freezing. Freeze line. Forecast to drop all the way deep into South Texas. In fact, the freeze line forecast hasn't caught up with the temperature forecast of 27 for Harlingen and Brownsville. It looks like all of Texas drops below freezing by tomorrow morning. That is unusual for the state of Texas, especially seeing as how we're now in March. We're out of meteorological winter. We're into meteorological spring. Wind chills outside right now. Feels like 25 in Huntsville, 29 in Sugar Land. Wharton feels like 27. Bush feels like 28. Galveston feels like it's below freezing at 31. The wind is out of the north at 12 in Houston, out of the north at 20 in Austin. And the wind is coming off of a region that is freshly covered with snow. This snow fell over the weekend, Oklahoma, Kansas. And so you've got fresh snow on the ground, and that air coming out of there and then coming south down into Houston is being refrigerated by that cold snow on the ground. That's another factor into why it's getting so cold in such a wide area across the state tonight. Here's the way I expect this to go. By 9 o'clock, we're below freezing. Huntsville, College Station, Brenham, just above freezing in the Houston area. That's by 9 o'clock tonight. As we head into midnight tonight, I think it's pretty much the 59 corridor north and west that drops below freezing. Bush 32, Tomball 32, Conroe 30. Again, this is by midnight tonight. Huntsville 27, just above freezing, and Pearland by midnight at 34. Livingston, I see you there. I don't know why the model has you so warm. It's a computer model. It's not perfect. It's not a human. It's a computer. So Livingston, I would take that with a grain of salt. I do expect that you'll probably be below freezing as we head up toward midnight tonight. I know it's got you next to Lake Livingston, but you're going to be cold up there. And then going into the morning, so this is Tuesday morning at 7 a.m., everybody's below freezing except the immediate coastline, Crystal Beach 36, Galveston 38, and right around the bay. So I think places like Kemah and down to Texas City, you guys will be just above freezing. But Pearland gets a freeze at 27, Bush 27, Conroe 25, and then the hard freeze below 25 degrees. Huntsville, College Station, Brenham, and Columbus, your forecast to drop to 25 by 7 o'clock in the morning. So even folks in Midtown, even inside the 610 loop, we're going to get a freeze tonight. So if you live in a condo, you got an apartment, got a high-rise, got a little plant outside on the balcony, bring it in, or it risks suffering freeze damage from the cold temperatures tonight. So lows tonight ranging from 24 to 32. In most areas north of I-10, below freezing between 8 and 12 hours. That's a long time, so that will damage plants. Again, pets and people need a warm place to go. As far as the pipes go, now I've grown up here, I've lived here all my life. What I have experienced over the years is that temperatures have got to get down into the teens for multiple hours to threaten breaking pipes in a house. That's just my experience. So I haven't wrapped any pipes at my house out in the Jersey Village area. But if you want to do it, maybe it's not such a bad idea. But I'm just telling you my experience with this. But I don't want to tell you not to cover your pipes if you know they're at risk. But the irrigation pipes, the plastic pipes, if you have a sprinkler system or irrigation system that come up out of the ground that are PVC, those do need to be covered because there's water in it, it'll freeze, it'll expand, and then it'll melt and it'll break the pipe. So those are the ones that I definitely have covered in Northwest Harris County tonight. So that's what we're looking at. That's where we are right now. We'll have an update at 9 o'clock, maybe a little bit after 9 o'clock on exactly where we are and updated computer models as well. We'll see you after 9 o'clock for another update.